We'll be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This is...
Greetings, everybody. What's happening? What's good? Hey, live topic again. Next one. Now we're looking at this Florida sheriff. Say if these guys ever try to do some protest in Florida, you're gonna see what's happening. Listen to this.
So I'm gonna break it down for you. All right?
Yes.
And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired, because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street.
You're kidding me.
If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead.
Fuck you! You're lying! You're fucking lying! Brag.
We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order.
Yeah, you heard the man. The man said not having none of this shit up in Florida. So if your guy get out of the way, they're gonna put you in your place. That's what I'm saying right here. It ain't looking good. But I had to spice it up. I had some other video where people have been saying some stage video where I get there, and I also get some comment where I get from the comment section to hear what some people are saying, because some of them are mixed like that. So guys, just please watch this and tell me what you think.
Graveyard dead.
A lot of you have seen that video where that Florida man warned protesters they'd be graveyard dead if they showed up and messed with him. Let's see how they do it in Texas.
Looking at the philosophies that I have here with these protests. Reasonable. It's restricting the fewest freedoms possible. I want people to protest. I will be there with you. I will facilitate that as best I can. Peaceful protest and peaceful assembly. Disarming. Limiting the use of force, the coercion, and intrusiveness. I don't want officers to have to make arrests. I don't want officers to use force. Focused. We target only harmful behaviors and conditions. So the goal is, within a crowd, agitators are really good at hiding behind people that are there to peacefully assemble. And what they do is they'll create this chaos. We're going to have targeted enforcement into those people and remove them from the protest and allow this protest to continue on.
That's the tone we're looking for. That's how you do it. So maybe, crazy idea, we should put more women in charge. That's Austin Police Chief Lisa Davis telling protesters, show up peacefully, show up in protest, but if agitators show up, they will be removed. No words of graveyard dead, we're gonna sick them dogs on you. That is how you address the public. Because if you've been in a customer service job, the energy you put toward the customer is the energy you're going to get back. In the art of de-escalation, if you start at an 11, you're never going to get back down to a 1. So it is important for leaders to effectively communicate with the public. And Lisa Davis appears at least to have the messaging on point there. And it is a stark contrast to the Florida man. Graveyard dead, everybody. So I just say this again, if you're out there protesting today, please be safe. If you find agitators, remove yourself from that situation. But be safe, be loud, show up, let the world know in America, there are no kings. It is we the people.
If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains. because we will kill you graveyard dead.
You know, when I was in the war zone, I've had many things thrown at me. Bricks, saw blades, Molotov cocktails, rocks, and not a single time, not a single fucking time did we shoot into the crowd. We were specifically told that we do not kill unarmed civilians in Iraq in a fucking war zone. And every single one of you veterans that have been in Iraq or Afghanistan, you fucking know. You fucking know. So why is this sheriff telling the public that if American citizens throw rocks at his officers, that they are going to fucking shoot them dead? Why is he doing that in Iraq when we didn't even do that shit in a fucking war zone? Tell me. Fucking tell me. Every single one of you veterans, you fucking know. You fucking know. And let me remind you that at these protests, it is going to be your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, their children, and this motherfucker is telling his police officers to shoot into the crowd if somebody throws a fucking rock. Tell me again how this is not authoritarianism. Tell me. I would love to know. Now, I need to be careful what I say on this app, because I assure you, if that happens, people are going to regret it. People are absolutely going to regret it. This is not what we stand for. It is not. It is absolutely not. And if you think that it is, then you are a fucking traitor. And I have never said that on this app ever. I do not use that word lightly. If you think shooting civilians for throwing rocks at law enforcement is an acceptable action, then you are an absolute fucking traitor. To that sheriff, that motherfucker's a liability. He is an absolute liability. Be disciplined, love your country, and quit being a fucking dumbass.
We will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead.
That's the Brevard County, Florida sheriff, and he's just laying it down what's going to happen if y'all start pulling the shit that's going on in California in his county. I see a whole lot of people in the comments that seem really confused about the death threats, thinking that this is something new. No, this is what happens in Florida. Florida is the you loot, we shoot state. It is the fuck around and find out state. While other states are empathizing with the criminals that have victimized people in the community, Florida don't play none of that, bro. It is not the state that you want to go if you plan on committing some crimes. These sheriff's jobs is to protect the law-abiding citizens within their communities, and they take that job serious as a heart attack. But do y'all think that saying this type of stuff on TV is too much? Let me know down in the comments.
Love Puppet TV.
That's serious?